So we will continue that last program. So what it is, the recycler report. So that we will see here. Once this project is opened, we will see that. Just once this project has loaded, we will see that file. So like in adapter class, we created 4 methods, right? That unimplemented methods. So on that also we created one new XML. So we designed new XML and we find out those elements. So last step, like assigning of data to those classes, so that we supposed to see here now this. So for that here now, I'll open that. So here, list inside data. So this is the one now we're supposed to add here. So now custom adapter. So this here, till this we added. Last time just we find out these elements, whatever we designed in XML. So now here the last step here we have to assign the data to those elements. So how to assign the data? Very simple. Like here, all the data we are getting in the form of a list, right? So from the list here we have to assign that. So to assign that, first of all, like here, whatever the elements on the top, so that we supposed to add here, like we added like FID, FName, right, last name. That is, so those all are like we have to assign here the data. So to assign the data here now, so that we have to get this based on this folder position. So this based on the folder, we have to find out that. So folder dot first name. First we will add the first name. So for that we have to add that data. So to set up the data here, so that is a text. So we are assigning the text to this equal to. So here it is expecting null parameters. So we can. So from where we can get this data? So we already defined that ADB data, right? ADB data. So from the ADB data, so here we supposed to get the data. So get. So in this based on the position, right? Folder dot adapter position. So that adapter position we are getting the data. But from the what value we are assigning here? So for this first name, right? This is like similar. Next is the folder dot. So last name dot text. So we are getting text equal to again from the ADB dot get. So from here again folder dot adapter position, then last name. Done. Next is the holder dot. So FID equal to, sorry, assigning the text, set text equal to ADB data dot get. So folder dot adapter position of ID. So this ID, it is getting as an integer format. So we are mapping that, we are changing that to in a string format. So next folder dot, that is the email. So dot text. So this is ADB data dot get folder dot adapter position. Last it is so image, right? Last one image. So for the image dependency, like image, to add an image, here we have to add one dependency. So for the image, we need to add the new dependency, so that we can I can use here as the Picasso. So Picasso is the one of the dependency like that we will use. So sometimes we will use the Picasso, or sometimes we will use the glide. So almost both are the same. So but here now we will add the Picasso. So that is implementation. So implementation just implementation. So here com dot. So the Picasso com dot. So that is Picasso. Here Picasso is not coming. What is the Picasso is from the square. So that is a square up dot Picasso. Square up dot Picasso. So colon Picasso. So here colon we have to write version. I think 5.2 is the latest version, right? Then we will sync now. So once we click on sync now here, so that Picasso library has to download this, like Picasso Gradle will be updated in this. Then on the customer after class, we will add the code for the image. Right, once this is done, then only we can able to add that we will see there. Just 1 minute. Once this is configured, then we will see there. It is taking a little bit time because the dependency file has to download, right? That's the reason it is taking a little bit time. Yeah, almost it is done. Yeah, it's done. Now here we will add the code to code for the image. So that is with reference of the Picasso only we have to add that. So that is Picasso. So Picasso dot. So until just if we import this, then it will be easy. So that's why I'm waiting. Picasso dot with so with reference of that Picasso here, with reference of this particular context. So that is the ADB context. That means in this we are loading that. So what is the URL? So image URL. So it is expecting the image URL. So where we can get that image URL? So that is ADB data dot adapter position, right? So from the adapter position, we will get this data, right? So that is right. Load. Okay, I only here wrong. So this is the older dot adapter position of outside here. What is that avatar? So that is name coming as here. code that something here mismatch. So that is ADP data dot get. Yeah, now in this folder dot adapt. So folder dot adapt position of. So this is the image URL. Here we are getting the image URL, that is avatar. So that is avatar dot into. So which one we have to assign this? Which one we have to assign? So here avatar year one brace will be closed, that brace, then into folder dot. So for which element we are assigning, that is, so that is the F image, right? This is done. So now I'm running this. Now we will see this output. So while running this, I'll open the visor to check this. Just a minute. Once it is run, we will see that output. Yeah, almost it is done launching. Now we will see. So now here I'm able to log in. So here password is 1434. So now we will see this output. So here once we came into this page, see here, all the data is loaded here. What is the data we are sending from there? So the data is loaded. Right. So if I close this and if I reopen this, now also this data is there. Right after animation. So this page has came. Right. Now in this way, normally this is the personalized data like here. So we are sending some data. So the data here is, for example, here now, whatever we are sending the URL. So that project interface. So here we are sending page number 2. Instead of page number 2, I'm sending page number 1. Like here we are adding the condition, like here page 1, page 2, like that. See here now, what is the data here now? Just you can see my screen. So this is the screen. So like different people, like again, I'm running this now. Means presently I'm calling page 1. Previously, it is a page 2. Right now, the data will update. Here you can see. See, different people asking different areas. So like this, the API, the content based on the your type, like that is maybe if you are a one user, like for your data, second user, second data, like that, the personalized data will come. So like this is the get data, how to handle the get data. So from the server side that we have to map into the this format. Like this is the main and important this right. So now, so in a web services, we done multiple things right here. First one is we done registration with material design, and after that, so we have discussed about login, and after login, we created a splash screen. On the splash screen, we added an animation. After the animation, we handled that is session management by using the concept called shared preferences. Then after we added this data getting from the server that we added into this format, right? So these are the different things we handled here. So in this, we learned different areas. First one is the post request, second is also post, and the third is the get. And here the major difference here. So for the first and second APIs, we got almost similar data and it has created a single pojo. But here now for the last third one, we got a total 3 pojos. So that also we learn here. In case if the pojo will come in a different format, how to handle it. See here, even though maybe you observed or not, but here still, whatever the pojo we added in for the last example, that files still are in Java. These are still in Java. So even means in a project, if one is the Java, other is the Kotlin, also your program can execute. But now I'm converting that into Kotlin because we are completely discussing about the Kotlin. So that's the reason I'm converting the Kotlin. So already we know the shortcut key, that is Control Shift Alt K. Whatever the code we've written, that will convert into the Kotlin. So that is right next support. So that is the so all we convert into the format, right? So we converted this into Kotlin. Right. Now again I'm running. We will see in this is there any difference or it will be proper. We will see that. So here now there is a the data will come proper or not. We can observe here. See that animation is loading. See, everything is very like this, right? So in this there is a one more concept is there. For example, so far it is clear, but for example, unfortunately, see here, just you can see in my mobile. So I'm closing the app completely. Right now, I'm turning off my Wi-Fi as well as mobile data. Both I turned off. Then I'm opening this application. So what happened? We will see now. See, I came here, this page, but it is saying that see, no address found with this. So if message like it is the error case. So when error case will come like this, so user cannot think the problem from his side. He always thinks that okay, this application is not working. So he cannot check his mobile data and the Wi-Fi is on off, but he will check that okay, this problem is with this the application. So to avoid such kind of things here now, we used to handle that case that in case if internet is not there, so how to handle that we are learning here. So for that here now, I'm creating one new class. So that is the new Kotlin class. So that Kotlin class, we will see that class name we will create as a connection checking or something we will write. So here I'm writing that connection checking. So whatever the class now we are writing, even that class is common for everywhere. So just I'm creating that connection checking. So within this class, now I'm creating one function. So that fun is connecting to internet. So is connecting to internet. So I'm creating like that is connecting to internet. So it's connecting to internet. So here I'm adding that context. So context. So this is the boolean, means it will give that true or false, is connected or not, it will give the boolean. Right, so then I'll create here. So then next year, now we used to write var connectivity. So I'm creating one thing that is a user different connectivity that with reference of above context to the get system service. So we are getting here system service. So what system service that is context dot. So with reference of the context. So the context dot connectivity service. So here we are taking with the connectivity service. So that is as connectivity manager. So that is as a connectivity. So connectivity manager. So this is the one. So with reference of this, we are checking this, right? Now here I'm writing that if so connectivity, whatever the connectivity we are checking, so that is not equal to null. So connectivity is not equal to null. So then we have to handle here something, right? So if connectivity is not equal to null, I want to get the info, val info equal to, so connectivity dot, so connectivity dot all networking. So whatever the networks it is connected, so that I want that data. So all network info. So that I want all network info. Then I'll write if again, like I'll write the condition again if info. So whatever the info here, we are checking the info not equal to null. Again, whatever the information we are collecting, that is again not equal to null. So then here I'll write the for loop. Again, I'm checking that for loop means if this network is whatever the network we are getting, even that particular location, maybe it is connected to with the specific network or not, that I'm checking here. So any of the network, if it is connected, that I'm checking. Again, I'm checking if info. So based on the position, any of like it is available multiple. So on the multiple, is it connected to any one of the network? So that I'm checking. So that is a state dot state equal to. So that is network info. So based on the network info dot. So state network info dot state dot connected. So here we will check that data is connected. So in case if it is connected, then it will give the return true. Return true. Right. Else, so here, else it will give return false. Done. So for this, when we add here, for this, we need a network state access network state permission in manifest file. So that we added. Now, so here where we are handling this request. So in the menu page, so where the retrofit calls have started, there you have to add it. So our retrofit request has started here, right? So here we have to add in that. So to handle that here now, within this class here globally, I'm declaring the network. So that is a var binding. So var binding, sorry, var connectivity connection checking. So that is I'm checking with the connection checking. So that is connection checking that class, whatever the class we created, right? That class here I'm calling. Initially I'm checking with the null condition, right? Then here. So here connection checking equal to, so with this connection checking, I'm checking connection. Done. Then here now we supposed to write if connection checking so dot is connecting to internet. I'm calling that particular method. So with reference of this context is at the rate main activity. So with reference of that, I'm right. If it is connected, then it will execute this. So in case if it is not connected here, now this retrofit has started here, right? So this I'll close after this retrofit call. So this is the retrofit call will close here. So here I'll write else. So here I'll write the toast. Normal instead of toast here, we will write the dialog. So but for the time being, here I'm writing the toast. So menu page. Please check your internet. So please check your internet. Then toast dot length dot show. Done. Right, I'm running this. Now we will observe this code will work or not. We will see this. Right, we'll check that. See now data has came. Now I'm closing this app. So I'm turning off my mobile data as well as this board. Then now I'm opening that particular application. You will see. Here now it is that please check your internet connection. Right. So if we handle like this, so that user can feel that okay, this is something that is issue with their internet bandwidth, and they can check it. So this is about this website. Like here with this retrofit related topics as completed. So in next class we will go with some other topic. So next advanced programs will come.